Good evening, Crafty Army. I'll just wait and see if anyone comes in before I get started. Let's move it over a little bit. Hiya Claire, thanks very much for joining me. Oops. How are you? Yeah, it's remembering, and with it being 7 o'clock, hopefully people will have had their evening meal. So I tend not to do it any sooner. I find 6 o'clock people are busy seeing to their meals and what have you. So yeah, I try for 7 o'clock. I'm doing part of the ATC tonight. Oh, it's a family wedding in Somerset, Claire. I bet that was nice. What was the weather like? Our summer has been atrocious, hasn't it? Absolutely atrocious. Try and stop that light from shining. There we are. Oh, that was good. It didn't rain. That's excellent. Good. Have you? I can't remember. Have you signed up for the ATC swap this month, Claire? Oh, that's nice. You're on your holidays. I go on the, I think it's the 13th. Let me just check. No, I think I go on the 12th. I go on the 12th for a couple of weeks. So I won't be on from the 12th till I think about the 28th, I think it is. Right, I'll get started. Okay, I did mention for the theme for this month is called The Bigger Picture. And what that means is we're going to do a full picture and then cut it into 4. So if you're doing, when you do your size, it is 5 inch by 7 inch. And that cuts perfectly into 4, 2.5 by 3.5. So I'll get on with that now. For this, I'm going to be using the Roll With It stamp, the roller skates. So you want a nice big stamp. I mean, it can be floral, and you can add other things. So just have a look through your stash. Hi Joe, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me tonight. I was just saying, for the ATC swap for this month, our theme is called The Bigger Picture. And we're doing a 5 inch by 7 inch card, which cuts perfectly into 4 2.5 by 3.5. Hi Jane, thanks for joining me. Oh, don't worry, you're not much late. It's only 5 minutes, and it takes a while for people to get notification, or you know, or get online. And remember, I forget myself sometimes with other lives. Hi Andrea, thanks very much for joining us. Oh yes, it's great fun, Andrea, ATC swap. And each month we do a 2.5 inch by 3.5 inch miniature work of art, and we have a theme each month. And then I once you've all signed up, I give each of you a partner to send to. Hi Sandra, thanks for joining me. Lovely to see you here. We're just talking about our ATC swap, Sandra. It's good fun. So the theme for this month is called The Bigger Picture. And so it's a 5 inch by 7 inch full card, and that cuts up perfectly to 4 2.5 by 3.5. You got a question, Andrea? We're going to be using the Roll With It stamp. Any nice big stamp you've got that'll help fill your page up. Yes, you do, Andrea. You post to each other. I've got a box full of the most amazing. I was showing my husband today because he came up and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm getting ready for tonight's live, and we're doing ATCs." He said, "What the heck is an ATC?" So I was explaining it to him, and just how the artist trading cards are swapped all over the world. And this goes on all over the world. Miniature works of art are being swapped. Some people save them, they frame them, so they've got a full frame of little works of art. So they're quite unique. And on the back, you write where it is, like the Crafty Army ATC swap, and the theme, the date that you make it, and your name on the back. So it always has your information on the back of your artwork. So let's get started. Now, before I stamp, I've got my mask here, and I want to do a bit of a stencil background, and I'm using this swirl stencil from Stamps by Me. Just get it out. And what I'm also trying to include tonight is the I don't know if you've seen, Carly's got her new challenge up, and I want to go with the theme of her colours as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some tumbled glass, Distress Oxide, and get this background on. Fabulous stencil, this, isn't it? So I'm going for tumbled glass at the top, and then at the bottom I'm going for Salty Ocean, because in Carly's challenge colours for this month, it does go darker. You've got like a light blue and a darker blue, but they are sort of Mediterranean colours. They're very nice. I've moved that now, haven't I? That's it. So I just want to do a little bit in the middle there, and then at the bottom, like I say, it's going darker in the blues. So if you have a look at the colours she's set, you'll see. So that's given the base of it, and then I'll stamp it. Yes, there will be. Joe, the Imala brushes will be coming back in stock. They're just waiting for them arriving. Yes, they are good. They're really good. So that's going to go in there. Let me redo that because it's to get that right. That's it. Have any of you got these, the Roll With It roller skates? Have any of you got this one? Carly's got some special offers on Create and Craft tomorrow at 6 o'clock, I think it is. And she's got some... I would wait until the show because that's when they do the special offers. I suppose, Sandra, it's just the way I do it. I like to mask first and do that, just in case I make any mistakes, and then stamp after, so that I don't go in my image. I just find this is the easiest way for me. You've got that swirly stencil, have you, Jane? Brilliant, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, so I thought the doing this is a little bit different for us with our ATCs. So here we go. We'll do a bit of colouring in. A little bit of blue in there. And I just want to do the edges as well. Just on the edge. Well, actually, I'll do that after because we'll have four, won't we? We'll have 4 pieces. So the colours for Carly are very much sort of a beach look to it, with a sandy colours, and the like I say, the blues, which are very much a Mediterranean blues. I'm going to use my Himi markers, and I've done a colour chart. So I'm going to go with the YR26 first. So these are the Himi markers. And if you've got this, I just leave sort of a little bit of white in the middle there. And that's just to sort of make it a little bit 3D. So anywhere you think it may shine, a little bit at the top there. It's both, Claire. Oh, you're welcome, Sandra. It's Stamps by Me and it's Imala. So you'll get some Imala bargains and some Stamps by Me bargains. But like I say, do wait for the show itself. And that's during that hour. That's when you get your bargains. They're very good, aren't they? Everybody have these bargains. Okay. That's the lip at the top. In there. And to do the other one as well. Oh, you got my rules last week, did you? Oh, I'm glad you did. I know the stained glass one is going to be on offer. And there's a couple of others as well. So worth, I mean, they're on there now for you to have a look at what there is. So if you have a look on Create and Craft for 6 o'clock tomorrow, you can see what's on offer. Just don't buy anything yet, because they will probably do the happy hour. Right, so that was the YR26. I'm going to go for the YR25 now. Okay, so going down in shades. Remember to keep your light one handy for blending. Do you enjoy your holidays, Jane? Oh, hi, Nicola. Nicola's on a holiday. She's in Spain. Are you enjoying it, Nicola? Is it nice? And you're getting all that lovely weather, and we're freezing to death. I've got my jumper on tonight and my cardigan. It's horrendous. Last night, my husband was sat on the settee, on his chair, sorry, watching the TV, and he had a blanket over him. It was so cold. There's your shaded brown on that. And then just go over with your lighter one again. Just blend those bits in. No harsh lines. Just blend it all in. With them being alcohol markers, they lighten anyway. So don't ever worry if you think, oh, cracky, that looks dark. So now I'm going to go with the, I think with the BR102. Now I found with these Maya markers, like that one it says BR102, but the other end says BR107. So you do get two different colours. So if you see those, they're very similar, but they do go down in shade. So you've got 102 and 107. Two for the price of one. Again, just a little bit of where the strapping is and round the bottom. So these are all Carly's colours now in her challenge. And like with the blues, the sort of the sandy colours come in different shades. So you're going under those straps just to make them look like they're standing up. Makes a bit of a difference. If you'd left that as a flat colour, you wouldn't be able to see that as 3D. No, it's not been good for the summer, Claire. It's been terrible. Have you, Jane? I've not put our heating on at all. And I'm glad you've had a good holiday. It was hot, was it? Where did you go, Jane? It's been dreadful for everyone, hasn't it? And I'm going to go darker for the rubber underneath. So I'm going to go with the BR97. Do that a little bit darker. Because I want to do the wheels grey. I don't want it all grey at the bottom. There we are. Let's go down. Oops. Just get a darker brown. Give me a sec. Just want to try and there we are. You brought Dad home today? Oh, you went to America? Wow. 30 degrees plus every day. Wow. You brought your dad home from where, Jane? So I'm going to go with CG1 first on the wheels. And again, I'm going to leave a little space in the middle. White there. And CG2. Some of my stencil's gone in there, so that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh, right, he lives with you, does he, Jane? Oh, bless. Oh, you know, that happened to my dad when he was in a home. He's sadly passed away a few years ago. But they had that tummy bug thing. I've forgotten the name of it. Is it Nova bug or something? So long ago. And he ended up in hospital. And I was having to go in, and I was all suited up with the gowns and everything to go and visit him with my wipes. And the nurses were doing the best, but under the circumstances it must have been difficult for them, trying to cope with all that. But all credit to them, they were doing everything they were supposed to do. So this is BG3. This is actually BG3, which is a brown grey. So as you can see, I'm going darker and darker. just for my shading. And finally, this is CG4, so this will be quite dark. Did he end up in hospital? Yeah. Oh, crikey, he had a blood clot. That's horrendous, Jane. How scary for you as well while you're away. Dearie me. That is frightening. They couldn't seem to get rid of it with my dad at all. He was really suffering. So when I went in one day, I took him some Imodium because they weren't giving them anything. They were letting it flush through the systems. But I found it was weakening my dad so completely. I gave him Imodium, and within 24 hours, I got him out of there. It completely got rid of it for him. Nobody knew. Oh, thanks, Claire. You're mesmerised by my colouring. Oh, Jane, your colouring's brilliant. Yeah, and all it's done, you see, with that bit of light on there, it's just brought it out, hasn't it? So easy. I'm going to do the laces now and keep it in line with Carly's colours. I'm going to go in with the blues. So at the top, I'm going with a lighter blue. This is called Mint Blue. It's one of the twin marker from B&M. It's amazing how many marker pens you've got to have just to get the right colour. And with the box of Myers, the selection of colours is amazing. But even then, you don't get all the ones you want. So you just got to go through them all, haven't you? Yeah, they're the Maya ones, Joe. They're not in stock at the moment, but I have a feeling Carly will be bringing some more back, and she's going to be bringing her paints back as well. I agree, Jane. They are very bright, the pinks, and I do struggle with pinks, and so because of that, I get the Pro Marker pinks because they're very good. So, like I say, as much as you love stuff, you have got to have an assortment. So underneath, I'm going with the darker. This is the PB271 in the Myers. And can you see how that makes that lace look 3D? Just by going lighter at the top, darker at the bottom. Inside. You know, you don't have to be precious about it, just have fun with it. That's the main thing, is having some fun with it. At the end of the day, as they say, it's just a piece of card, and you can start again. Yeah, I love a pro marker as well. I love them all. I love all markers. I wish I could get all the Copics. They're amazing as well. I think this one might be just a bit darker. Yeah. Just on the very fine edge. You could spend a fortune though, couldn't you, to get in them all? I wish really I'd got some of the Gossip ones, the whole Gossip lot when they came out, because you got re-inkers with them, which was brilliant. And they, you know, they last a long time. And Tony's still got all the re-inkers in her shop. Yeah, very expensive. I think they're about £200 at the time. And I mean, I'm going back a few years when they first came out, and I just couldn't afford it at the time. So I just had to make do. But that's the way, as they say, the cookie crumbles. This is my pro marker, but it's a fine end, and that's what I want rather than a brush end, because just in where the laces go, you want to put it dark. It's left white for you to colour, in case you want a different colour underneath. But you can do black in there if you wish. This is the number 4. The cool grey 4. Turn that over, then we can't see that blot of blue. And then I've got a number 3. I think this is meant. Again, this is the fine end, number 3, because they do, Pro Marker do brush end and a fine end. I wish, but the trouble is they do that wedge at the end. If they just do one with a fine end and a brush end, but you don't need a brush end and a wedge, do you? Now, if you just go around the edge to give it a bit of a drop shadow like this, it really makes it pop out. It's nice getting together for a craft, isn't it? Carly says she'll do a Skype one where we can all go on Skype. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be fun, won't it? Promise I won't sit here with my curlers in. But you might spot me eating jelly babies. Bit of a steady hand around. And it just makes it, without fussy cutting, it makes it look a bit like it's been fussy cut and put on. So did you all grab some bargains in the Dalton Manor show Carly did last night? I was a bit naughty. Naughty but nice. Some amazing stuff. Oh yes, I love M&S ones. I do like Bassett ones as well. Jane, Bassett's Jelly Babies. Ooh. You see how that's made it a little bit 3D? Good, isn't it? And if you've got you know, like the CG1, where is it? Let's have a look. CG2, 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 CG1. If you get an area that you want to darken, you can do that over any colour as well, and it gives it a bit of shading. Can you see? See, these are drying out. I'm going to have to tell Carl we need re-inkers for them. That would be good, wouldn't it? So with my CG3, I'm just going to go under the laces. Just that little bit. Just to make the laces pop out. Now, if you're doing this for the ATC swap in the 5" by 7", and you're doing it in Carly's colours, be sure to take it for her challenge as well. Be sure to take a photo before you cut it up. Okay. Oh, thanks, Jane. Yeah, can you see how the laces really look 3D now? Makes a difference, doesn't it? Okay, right. I do want to do these edges because I don't want blue on my shoes. So I'm going to go up these edges. Just push in from the edge. If you've never done this, just don't start in there. Just start at the edge where you can see all that blue and work your way in, and it just blends it into you. Stops it being a flat edge like that. And you see the difference, isn't it? Okay. So, take a picture. And it's not working. Oh well, never mind. I can always screenshot, can't I? Don't know why that's not worked. Never mind. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up. So first of all, it's the length, which is 7 inches. So we want 2 3.5s. So we're going on 3.5. Seems criminal to cut it, doesn't it? Scary. And then you're going to 2.5. And then again 2.5. So those are your 4 artist trading cards. So then, you know, it's up to you then how you want to dress them up, whatever you want to do. I've got some, it's like a jigsaw, isn't it? It's just like a jigsaw. Like that. Back together again. It's 5 inch by 7 inch. And that cuts it exactly to 4 2.5 by 3.5, which is the perfect ATC size. I've got some stickles, so I'm going to put a bit of glitter on. So, especially on the wheels, around the wheels. Oops. I mean, this takes a while to dry, these stickles. It's not like, you know, putting glitter on that dries pretty quick. But I do like the stickles when they behave themselves. And sometimes I do it and just glue comes out. Oops, don't know if you can see that sparkly on there. Can you see that? Yeah, oh yeah. Glitter, of course, Jane. You know me, don't you? The glitter queen. Bit of glitter on there. I think I prefer my proper glitter, to be honest. I think I do prefer my proper glitter. But I'll tell you what this is good for when you're doing a water effect. You see, as you can see, that's just glue that's coming out. Let me just squeeze this so I can see glitter. Put a pin down it. I find sometimes they clog a bit. I'll have to use my glue pins, Jane. That's better. Well, do you know, still just glue coming out. I'll try my other one. I've got 2 here. Why have one when you can have 2? That's better. That's a better one. Bit of glitter on the straps. So if you've never done it before, you just sign up on the thread that I've posted and say yeah, and however many partners you want. You don't just have to have one partner. If you want to do a few of them, say how many you want, and then I'll link you up with someone else as well. And then you can, if you want, just stick a bow on as well. Want a bow on. Or I got these. These are on the Dalton Manor from last night, and they were called the trinkets. And I think you got 90 for about 4 quid. And then you got another pack free, another 90 free. I think it was that one. Buy one, get one free. And you can just take things off like that. So Carla was showing us on the demo. And you can use them on your things like this, like that. Anyway, I'm going to use a silver bow, I think, because it stands out a bit more. So I'll just get me glue. And stick that down. Like that. and one on there as well. And then you can put a sentiment on. I've got some here. So that one that says, big hugs. It's good fun, isn't it? And hello, friend. This one says paper hugs, which is very appropriate, isn't it? Paper hugs. And this one says crafty sister. So it'll have to be a female I send it to. Oh, that will go on that one. So that's the four. Let me just get a piece of black card. See, them stickles are all sticky. Ooh. This chair is on rollers, so sometimes I just go flying backwards. Let's turn this round. I want to be full of glitter, aren't I? So whoever you send to, you'll send the 4 pieces and they'll get the 4 artworks of the full picture. So if they want to glue it all together, they can do, or they can leave them individual. What do you think? And that's the big picture. That's the bigger picture. Yeah, you like them? Good. Glad you do. Imagine if you said, no, Caroline, that's absolute rubbish. I'd have to go off and sulk. Okay. So that's that done. I'll pop that over there to dry. Now, I don't know if well, I think with all crafters, when you're cutting stuff up and you're cutting card up and what have you, ready for your bases and for your cards, you end up with loads of bits of white card, don't you? And there's only so much you can keep for putting sentiments on, or, you know, to do what you can do. So you end up with loads of bits like this. So I saw on a website where they were actually just selling a long die, and you don't need that to make this. Just a sec. And they're just snowmen. Get a piece of card again. And this makes the most simple Christmas card. Or do you not? Yeah, any stamp, Andrea. Yeah, happy post. They all are. I think it's lovely. Isn't he cute? And all it is, you just cut your strips off like this. Just cut your strips off. Colour the top. Where's my black gone? Lost my black. What have I done with it? What am I like? I'll just have to use my grey for now. I did have my black out, but I don't know what I've done with it. Anyway, all you do is you colour the top in black, like that, or any colour you want. Do different colours. And then you just get a strip of card. Cut off a strip of card. Again, use your white card and just keep cutting off. If you've got a black card or if you've got some red card, just cut it off and stick it where you want it. Put this on here. So just across where his hat is. There, like that. And then just cut at the end there. Hard to see with that grey, isn't it? I am annoyed with myself. I've lost that black. Let's see if this will work. This one's drying out. And then just do some eyes. Do the shape of a nose. Dots for his mouth. You know, the kids will love doing this at Christmas, won't they? And then 3 dots like that. And colour in his nose. Like that. And that's your snowman. And then you get your card. And this is a 6x6 card. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get the tumble glass. And I'm just going to colour the top blue like that. You know, if you're with a school or anything, the kids would enjoy this, wouldn't they? They'd have a beano with this. I'm just going to splash some water on like that because it's distress oxide, so it bleaches it out like that. And then just go over with your tissue, and there's your snow. Okay, that's a quick way of doing snow. But you can go over it, you can splash with paint if you wish. And then get your snowmen, however many you want, and place them where you would like them, like that. You can have snow couples, couldn't you? Little snow couples. Or if you're sending to a family, you can do smaller ones for family. I bet you all think I've gone mad. Right, okay, let's glue this up. Well, it's got to be a bit of fun, hasn't it? We've got to have a bit of fun. So she's going that way. He's going that way. Oh, perfect, Andrew. It's absolutely perfect for the schools. You know, the amount of scraps you normally have. Just cut a load of these strips out. And you don't even have to colour in the hats and the strips, because they can cut them out if you give them extra strips to colour for the hats. And they'll have a beano doing this. There's no end to what you can do with these. And then just rip out some card that's same size as your card, but covers your snowman at the bottom, and stick that on. Great way to use up all the scraps and yet make something really effective. And then I've stamped one with a Merry Christmas, and that's going underneath. Like that. And then Jane knows what I'm going to do now, don't you, Jane? Get the glitter out. Get the glitter out. And then go over that edge that you've ripped with your glitter. You know what kids are like with glitter? They love it, don't they? My grandkids love the glitter. I just put a big cloth down. I don't worry. I never worry. As long as they're having fun. Place is like a bomb site when they've gone home at night. This is a chunky glitter I'm using. It's from Chloe's cards. It's called White Christmas. Right, let me just put that glitter back before it goes everywhere. It's already everywhere in my house. And there you've got a Christmas card. What do you think of that? Do you like that, Sandra? Do you like that? Kids would love that, wouldn't they? Kids would absolutely love that. So you can put a bit of blue if you want on there. You know, just edge with blue. And so easy. But a really quick and good way to use up all your stuff. All your white cardstock. You know, you could do a sample card like that and just send it to the scouts, the guides, the schools, anywhere that want to do something at Christmas, and the kids will have an absolute ball doing this. Or you know, your children, your grandchildren. It's a great project, isn't it? And if you've got bits of holly, you can stick bits of holly on. You know, little stickers. Good fun. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it this evening. It's been lovely chatting with you all. Thanks very much. It is very effective, Andrea. Yeah, for such a simple thing, isn't it? Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I do appreciate it, and it's lovely to see you all. And I'll be here again next week for something else for us to do. And in the meantime, if you want to sign up for the ATC swap, tomorrow I'll give you all your partners, and that's it. Oh, and have a go at Carly's challenge as well. And you know, you're very welcome, Amanda. Very welcome. You're all very welcome. It's been lovely being with you and chatting with you. Thanks very much, everyone, and see you soon. Bye bye.